Welcome back everyone to Cruise1st TV, and a quick reminder for anyone that's new here, we're here on our Sky Channel 681 all day from 5:30 in the morning right the way through until 10 at night every single day. We're on YouTube and our website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and now we're on Freeview Channel 89 from 1 through to 4 every afternoon. No excuse to miss us whatsoever. I guess what I'm saying is that whenever you need a cruise fix, we are here all day, every day. Right, just you and me for this half an hour, and I'm going to pack every minute full of the most incredible value when it comes to cruise holidays. Now, if you are looking for a wonderful time away on fresh, modern and inviting ships, it's about time you gave an MSC cruise a try. I've got a whole show full of offers coming up for you. All late deals, all have the tips included as part of your fare. And we've got some nice taster cruises if you want to just give it a try, all the way up to a 2-week break to some wonderful sunshine. So stick around. And have you seen the title of this show? MSC Cruises from £299 per person. Happy bloomin' days. Fantastic. Right, let's start with that 2-weeker then, shall we? It leaves on the 25th of October, yeah, this October, from Southampton, heading to the Med, Portugal and the sunny Canaries. Let's get you on board MSC Virtuosa then, shall we? And she's taking us on all of our adventures on this show. Well, you know what? I have had the privilege, and it was only, Mr. P, remind me, was it last year or the year before? Last year, of taking a cruise on MSC Virtuosa. Myself and Joe and Polly and Mr. P and Richard behind the cameras, we all went on a few days cruising on Virtuosa. Do you know what? And loved it. Absolutely loved it. The value for money you'll get on board with MSC is exceptional. It's about having a good time. There's always something going on. This is a slightly longer itinerary. This is a 2-week itinerary, so it's going to be quite a lively one actually. A mix of people enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the party on board as well. And if you want a party, there will always be one, be it up on the main pool deck or be it in the middle of the ship through the Galleria. It might be a white night, it might be a silent disco. There's all kinds of things that just pop up out of the blue. Now, this is also a great family cruise as well, because they've got really, really brilliant kids facilities. They've got sports facilities for the kids, they've got hangouts, they've got, you know, character areas for the younger ones in Do Re Mi Land. They've got an association with Lego, so the Lego characters are around as well. It's just brilliant. Now, for the grown-ups amongst us, fantastic dining, massive choice as well. You'll love main dining. Main dining is brilliant. The buffet has choice after choice after choice, especially when it comes to breakfast. Honestly, you can go back 3 or 4 times and never eat the same thing again. It's incredible. You've got the pub to go and escape into as well, which does feel like a genuine little bolt hole. It feels like pubs the way they were maybe sort of 10-15 years ago, you know, when lots and lots of people went and it had that really like kind of lovely homely feel about it. Might be like your local round the corner actually. Nice place to get off to. You can keep fit on board. You know, cruises aren't all about, you know, stuff in your face all day every day. You can absolutely work out, you can relax and enjoy the spa as well. Treat yourself to a wonderful rub down from the neck down. You've got fantastic performances in lots and lots of different places. You have, of course, got the glitz and the glamour of those Swarovski staircases. And I thought, to be honest with you, I thought, oh, is that going to be such a thing? Oh my word, everyone is there, with the ship's photographers taking the professional photos and then people taking their own selfies and whatever. Those staircases are busy, busy, busy. My advice, stand up at the champagne bar, do some people watching down those wonderful Swarovski staircases, because it's very, very interesting indeed. I think you're going to really like this one, and it's a nice time of year if you think about it. Not been the greatest of weather years. Yeah, we've had the odd day of sunshine here and there and whatever, but you know, nothing great. So if you feel like, you know, all the plans that you wanted to have for this summer were out the window, why not take this cruise? 25th of October, we'll leave out of Southampton and we'll go into Lisbon first in Portugal. I love Lisbon. It's just a fantastic city to wander, to shop, to sightsee, to do the little trams as well. It's lovely. Next we go to Seville, or Cadiz, which is the port for Seville. I would definitely go into the city itself. Take a lovely river trip you can do there, which is really nice and scenic. You can visit the town and the palaces and do some people watching. Casablanca in Morocco right now has the old Medina of Casablanca, and also the Morocco Mall as well, if you're thinking of doing a little bit of shopping. Of course, we are no fly on this, so if you fancy doing some shopping on your travels, because we're getting towards that time of the year. I'm not saying it, but you know what? We are nipping into November while we're on this cruise. Funchal is brilliant. Just enjoy that as a lovely pleasure day. It's a beautiful place to be. Very, very picturesque indeed. Now it's sunshine part of the cruise. Here we are, guaranteed wonderful Canarian sunshine. We'll start off in Tenerife and make our way around the Canary Islands, and this is lovely. This is just where people want to be at this time of the year. You're going to get it as part of a really, really interesting cruise where there's lots going on. In fact, as you can see on the screen there, if you can make it, you can go a lot sooner. You can go on the 7th of September. Check for the price with the team on 0800 953 4700. We just whisked through Gran Canaria into Lanzarote there. These are all just beautiful places. You know, just go in, enjoy, buy some new sunglasses, some new clothes, go around the markets, just enjoy soaking up the sun and reminding yourself it's now the start of November by this part of the cruise. Vigo, you know, now we're on our way back, aren't we? Vigo for Santiago de Compostela, which is just one of the most beautiful areas of Spain. And then we've got our final day at sea, and then we'll arrive back into Southampton, where I can almost guarantee it's going to be grey / raining, possibly snowing. Who knows? Who knows what the day in Southampton will be like? But you know what? You've had a nice breakout in the sunshine. You'll have had a great value cruise as well, because that's what MSC are all about. They're about giving you the most incredible value for money, like the most ridiculous value for money, and then you choose how you'll treat yourself from there, because you choose whether you go specialty dining, you choose whether you want to enjoy the pamper treatments, you choose whether you go down to the brilliant shops that are on board. If you love your duty frees, by the way, you're going to love Virtuosa. She is fantastic. So, 25th of October. Do you know what? I fancy coming on this as well. I really, really do. If I wasn't already booked up, I'd definitely be thinking about this one. Lovely getaway on MSC Virtuosa, where it's a good time for everyone. Spain, Portugal, the Canaries and Morocco. Gratuities are always included as well, remember. This is 2 weeks, this cruise. So when this price pops up, snap it up. You know that for us here in the UK, Virtuosa is ours. Do you know what I mean? She's been here year after year after year. We're keeping her next year. I think we're keeping her in 2026 as well. We just love her because she offers the most incredible value for money. £1,099 for a 14-night cruise to the Sunshine in October into November. I mean, do I need to talk you into this? I don't think so. If you want to add drinks to this, add premium extra drinks, because it's brilliant. It's unlimited, loads of drinks included. You just tap your card and it's not going onto your account. The drinks package for this cruise is just £27 per person per day. I'm just thinking about going into a wine bar somewhere, a couple of gin and tonics, 2 or 3 cocktails, and that's it. You've easily spent that, haven't you? And that's your drinks right the way through the day as well. Soft drinks, mocktails, cocktails, blended drinks, etc. £27 per person per day. So add that when you book. £1,099. Here's the upgrade prices. I think you'll be very, very busy on this cruise as well, just enjoying. Your accommodation, by the way, they are wonderful. I think people always think, if they haven't been on an MSC cruise before, they look at the prices and they think, right, this must be really kind of budget cruising. No, it isn't. This is a deliberate thing by MSC in a way to make their prices so appealing that actually you come and try, because they are like every cruise line, finding their distinction and building their audience. And the more people cruise with MSC, the more people cruise with MSC. It's as simple as that. So don't let the price lead you into thinking, okay, this is going to be a ship that's 30 years old and this is going to be a budget offering with not much to do on board. Completely the opposite. Right, we're going to stay on board Virtuosa right now for a shorter break. So if you do want to just try it out, how about 5 nights going to Amsterdam and Ireland? This is a lovely little itinerary. 20th of October. I'm not going to promise you sunshine on this one, but if you want to test out cruising for the first time or test out MSC for the first time, then this is going to be brilliant. So 20th of October on MSC Virtuosa, you'll be on board for 5 nights, and I think you're going to love this. And I'll tell you, I mean, you can see from the ship, Virtuosa is very much a recent ship. She's a very modern ship, but she's very, very stylish. She hasn't tired, she hasn't aged. She's just a fantastic space, actually. Lots of people that walk around the ship say, oh my word, this is beautiful. Remember, the first cruise with Derek that we did was with MSC. It was on Meraviglia, similar ship. And so many of the people that we were away with were surprised, because actually a lot of people had not cruised with MSC before, and they got on board and they said, you know what, this really is beautiful. Something else that people notice as well, and it's something that no video like this will ever show you, is just how wonderful the service is on board. There's plenty of people around all the time. There's lots of smiles on faces, and I think that's always a good thing, isn't it? You know, sometimes if you walk into a shop in the UK and the people serving you don't look happy, or there's niggles there, you kind of pick up on that, don't you? And it's the same with, you know, any service environment. I have to say, every time I've been on an MSC ship, happy smiling faces, really, really friendly teams on board. And listen, if you need any help with anything along your cruise, there's guest services, which is there all the time for you. And it's not one person behind a desk, it's many people there to answer any questions you've got. Remember the ports that you're going to. You don't have to, you can just, you know, get off and make your own way around these places if you want to, but there are excursions that you can book up, which are very, very popular as well. Lots of people take the organised excursions because you get to do more than 1 or 2 or 3 different things all in one day in these places that maybe you've never been to before. It's so nice as well. And listen, when you go to the ports, this is another thing. It doesn't always occur to me actually, but some people that haven't cruised before think, okay, well, in the ports, do I have to get off? And the answer is no, because there's just so much going on the ship. Even if you're in a port, you actually feel like you have a bit more of the ship to yourself, so to speak, if you stay on board. So don't think, well, I can't go on a cruise because, you know, I don't want to get off in all of the ports. You don't have to at all. This one's a taster cruise, of course. It is 5 nights, and you'll love this. So going out of Southampton, we go over to Amsterdam. Amsterdam, beautiful. Go and tour the lowlands. Go and do a lovely driving tour, maybe, or go into the heart of the city and see everything that it has to offer. And then we move into one of the ports for Cork in Ireland, which is just fabulous. Have a ramble around the city, get down to the Coal Quay Market and St Patrick's Streets. There's hop on, hop off bus tours there as well. And then we come into Falmouth in Cornwall, which is wonderful. It's really not on any itineraries at all, really, these days. Have a genuine Cornish pasty down in Falmouth. Wander around the Sea Life Centre. Go to Trago Mills. I always say it's really close to where you port, and it's wonderful. There are other shops available, but Trago Mills is one of those little wonderlands that you go into. You can buy anything in there. It's wonderful. I have to say, every time I go to Falmouth, I'm in Trago Mills. Like there's no tomorrow. I love it. Anyway. Right, 20th of October then, 5 nights on MSC Virtuosa to Amsterdam, Ireland, and down to Falmouth in Cornwall. Tips included as well. Here is your price tag, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, because again, the value packed into that is phenomenal. And we've got another special offer on this one as well. If you upgrade to an ocean view for just £69 per person more, we'll upgrade you to a balcony, because maybe you've never seen a balcony cabin before, you've never had one before. £69 more per person, and we'll do that for you. And again, if you want drinks packages, talk to the team about adding those when you call. Here are the upgrade prices then. Yes, it's just ocean view price, £69 per person. If you go for that one, we'll upgrade you to the balcony. And then you've got the yacht club, and the yacht club is a whole different kettle of fish because that is your ship within a ship. That's your own yacht club members private area with restaurant, pool deck, wonderful butler service, incredible cabins, and so much more. If you want to investigate the possibilities of that, then talk to the team on 0800 953 4700. I haven't got time to go into that right now, but we've had shows as well dedicated to the yacht club, and you'll find those on our YouTube channel. Just search for Cruise1st and you'll find us there. Right, let's go around the magical Med next, no fly, for the 28th of September, and I do mean the 28th of September. That's about to bump into us. And again, Virtuosa is our ship. We're on board for 2 weeks. I tell you what, let's talk about entertainment, because entertainment takes many forms on Virtuosa, because you have, of course, got the big production shows of an evening. There's the vast theatre, and remember the way that cruise ship dining works keys in with how the shows work as well, because if everyone went to the theatre at the same time, there wouldn't be a seat for everyone. But what happens is they'll have 2 seatings for dinner. There'll be an earlier one and a later one. And so goes the shows as well. So you'll have an earlier show and then a later show. But there's not just the main one show per night. There are different shows going on. There are different lounges and different spaces. Sometimes it's live entertainment. Sometimes you'll go to a bar or a lounge. Often there's a bar right near the actual sort of atrium, near the staircases, where suddenly, appearing from nowhere, everyone's sat chatting, and then suddenly there'll be some live music. And it might be a singer, it might be, instrumental. And it's lovely. It's really, really nice. You will enjoy it of an evening as well, because if you like, more quiet, kind of serene places to be, there certainly are those on the ship. But actually, you'll find that most people congregate into the middle of the ship. And then there's things like the white party, the silent discos, and they make for a brilliant atmosphere, because actually what they can do on Virtuosa in the middle with the Galleria is that they can change the sky, if you like. It's like an electronic sort of projected image. Well, it's a computer screen, big computer screen, so they can make that look like a sunny day in the Caribbean. They can make it look like you're in space. It's fantastic. It really, and it's things like that make the holiday. There's Rob, the robot bartender, which is quite good fun as well. You can mix up some classics with him. It's near the champagne bar as well, so it's as much fun sitting at the champagne bar actually, watching all of that. Talking of champagne, by the way, if you do go for the premium extra drinks on these offers, champagnes by the glass are included in that drinks package as well. A good few of them. So let's see where we're going to. Out of Southampton, of course. La Coruña in the northwest of Spain is first, which is absolutely beautiful. I mean, Spain is incredible anyway, any time of the year. But you know what? You've got lots and lots of different opportunities to go and tour while you're in these places too. Cadiz, beautiful, lovely, lovely area. Go into Seville, I would say. Go and see the real Alcazar. There are some lovely martini bars there as well. Then we cruise on down to Malaga. So we're in the south of Spain right now. Head up to Granada. It's a wonderful city just to have a little wander around, but see the Alhambra Palace if you get the chance to as well, because it is absolutely spectacular. On we go to Alicante. Alicante is such a popular holiday destination way back when, wasn't it? And there are some fascinating places to see. Go back, maybe you haven't been for 20 or 30 years, go and see it, how it's changed over the years, and maybe go to Santa Barbara. Then we head into Palma de Mallorca. Of course, that big, beautiful cathedral dominates the skyline there, the Cathedral of Santa Maria, with designs by Gaudi. And you've got the Belver Castle, which is a Gothic castle there as well. Into Barcelona. Barcelona is a beautiful place to spend the day. Get on the hop-on, hop-off bus tours and just see the city itself. Go and see the attractions. Particularly the architecture there is stunning. Next, we are staying in Spain into Valencia. See the City of Arts and Sciences here with its futuristic architecture, which has been featured in Doctor Who and Star Wars films. Now, that caught my eye when I read that the other day, so that might be worth it. There'll be tours, I'm sure. Then we head, final port on this one is Lisbon for Cascais. Cascais is beautiful. It's just this wonderful little beach oasis with bars and restaurants to just while away the day. And it should be a nice sunny day as we're talking about the end of September into October as well. So this is, you know, nice time of year to get to a lovely part of the world, get a nice 2-week break. You'll be blown away by the price on this, considering that there are no great daily gratuities going onto your account. You know that your tips and gratuities always are part of your MSC cruise price. So, do you fancy this? My furniture is creaking. End of September, 2-week getaway, Spain, Portugal and Palma de Mallorca with your tips included at this price here. So good. So good. You know, any Virtuosa cruise, I mean, you go and look on our website right now and look at any of the Virtuosa itineraries going in and out of Southampton. The prices are absolutely ridiculous, and this is another one of those. If you want to add premium extra drinks, again, for this offer, £27 per person per day gets you one of the top drinks packages with MSC. And here's the upgrade prices if you want to go up in terms of ocean view or balcony. Both of those brilliant prices, I have to say, both of those brilliant prices. Ocean view, just another £99 there. Depends what you want to do. I mean, listen, you can always just go for the best price that is there for your inside. And then add your drinks, or you can say, actually, well, maybe we'll do the drinks as we go along and we'll treat ourselves to a balcony. Maybe you'll do both. Listen, that's a discussion for you to have with one of our team when you call. But it is a lovely time of the year to get away. End of September into October. There's less people going away at that time of the year, of course, as well. So actually, it's quite a good time to tell people that you're actually going away. Do you know what I mean? Because during the summer, you know, July, August, September, like everyone's on holiday, aren't they? But you kind of feel a bit special if you're going away at the end of September or October or November, even better in December if you're going away Christmas and New Year. That's even better. And listen, we've got all of those cruises for you as well. You'll find them all on the website at Cruise1st.tv. Right, let's show you another one of these short breaks then this time. This is a 4-nighter going on the 16th of October. Now, this might be one where, you know, it might be that you get away with a few friends. It might be a club that you go to. It might be relatives that you just, or a gang of you that just go away for a few nights. You know, every year you go and do the Christmas markets, or you just go away for whatever reason together, just as a nice little getaway. This will be perfect for you. Back on Virtuosa in Southampton, our 4 nights is going to take us to France and Belgium on this one. And this is I would say as well, this is the perfect alternative to meeting everybody at the airport. You know, are we going to stay in a hotel? Are we going to do an Airbnb? Are we going to get a villa together? And all the complicated arrangements sometimes that can be, getting people from different parts of the country. You know, it's much easier. You all just meet down in Southampton. You all start your holiday together. You all spend your holiday, you know, together having good times. You've got places to go and get off the ship and explore together or not. It's up to you. And it just makes arranging, you know, little reunions, it might just be members of the family. Let's say you live up north, you've got family down south, you don't get to see them very often. How about suggesting, okay, well, let's all drive down to Southampton, let's meet there, let's go on a few days away. It's a nice thing to do. It's a brilliant price. When you put the price of something like this side by side, trying to book, you know, a big holiday cottage where the bedroom formations are never right, are they? There's always, you know, one person has to sleep on a couch, or there's not enough double bedrooms, or whatever it might be. When you look at the price of this, and it's actually going somewhere as well, you're not just sitting still, you know, you're sailing away over to France and to Belgium. So you've also got places to visit and go shopping as well, I would say. This time of the year, you might be thinking, right, okay, you know, what do you buy for Christmas for someone that has everything? Oh, I said I wouldn't say Christmas yet, didn't I? Too late, it's out now. Won't be long. But you know what? When you're over in France and when you're over in Belgium, you'll have some great ideas. Yeah, it won't be Christmas shopping as such in the middle of October, but you'll have great ideas. Sometimes it's better to do the Christmas shopping before the Christmas shopping season starts. Have I said Christmas enough now? Yes, probably. Shut up. Honestly, stop saying Christmas. You are going to love this, and you're going to have a great time together as well, of course. And you can decide whether you share cabins. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you can share a cabin. Of course, our prices are the price per person based on 2 of you sharing, but more of you can share a cabin, or you can have connected cabins, family cabins, all kinds. Here's where we're going. Cherbourg is first. Mont Saint-Michel in France. The old town here is beautiful. You might want to go and see the Bayeux tapestry there and buy the most famous product in the city, which is the Cherbourg umbrella. I hope you don't need an umbrella. Day at sea, and then we go into Zeebrugge, which is the port for Bruges. It's quite a nice little challenge, actually. Walking round from the port, over to the bus, then to the train, and then getting into Bruges. That's quite an adventure in itself, let me tell you. And have the chips while you're there. We've done it with mayonnaise and tomato ketchup at the same time. It's got to be done. If you mix the two together, what do you get? Mary Rose sauce, don't you, if you mix the two together? How exotic. Anyway, listen, it's a cookery lesson as well as a holiday show. Right, listen, no nonsense on this one. It's 4 nights, you know where it's going, you've seen the ship, now we just need the price. And listen, even though, you know, this is a sizable ship, that will sell out quick. At $299 per person, that'll sell out quick. Now, if you think about it, if you're all booking a holiday cottage together, even in the UK, can be really, really expensive. $299 per person, dead easy. Remember, food included, entertainment included, all the facilities, all the parties and things that happen on board as well. So much included at that $299. And it's not just a cruise to nowhere and back from Southampton. You've got 2 ports, one in France and one in Belgium as well. It's incredible. Again, talk to the team if you want to add the drinks package. I would for a 4-night cruise. I absolutely would. And, you know, kind of, you know, make the most of it and make budgeting as simple as it can be. Here's the price if you want to upgrade as well, because obviously that's based in the inside at $299. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Stop the world for a moment. £49 more each to go balcony. Yes, you would. Especially if you're going to share with more people as well. So let's say you're going to have 3 or 4 sharing one cabin, which you absolutely can do. Go for the balcony, because that's going to give you that feeling of more space, because guess what? There's more space. And you've got the balcony doors as well. Not saying you'd sleep out on the balcony, unless you really fall out with someone, I suppose. No, don't have anyone sleeping out on the balcony. That was purely a joke for entertainment purposes only. I know we've all fancied the idea at one point or another, but no. So £19 more to go ocean view per person, £49 more to go balcony per person. Brilliant. You know that's going to sell out in a heartbeat, isn't it? So be quick on 0800 953 4700. It is nice, isn't it? It's quite nice that actually, when we do want to meet up with friends and family and just go and have a few nights away, it can be terribly complicated and there's lots to organise, and, you know, it's just a nightmare. And there's always one person that plays mother that gets all the responsibility of booking all the trains and sorting out all the hotels and do it. Well, you know who it is in your group. You know who it is. Maybe it's you. And it's a nightmare. Whereas this, you make one phone call, you ring round and say, right, who's coming? You make one phone call and sort it and book it, and then just go and enjoy it, and then just all meet down at Southampton and have a great time. Listen, if you need any more help, 0800 953 4700. I can't help you with your friends, but can with your holiday. See you back here very soon. Bye-bye.